How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious things caught on camera. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. A Reddit user by the name of Lousy Mouse has posted a photo that's been causing quite a stir among paranormal enthusiasts. Take a look. The picture shows what appears to be a ghostly figure captured on a child's monitor in their bedroom. According to the mother, the photo was taken while her son was sleeping. In the image, what looks like a transparent person can be seen on the edge of the photo, which is causing a lot of speculation among those who believe in the supernatural. The photo has left many people feeling uneasy, and paranormal investigators are interested in obtaining more images of the room to determine the source of the mysterious figure. They hope to see the same angle of the room captured without the humanoid figure present, as well as high-definition photos of the children's room. While it is difficult to make a conclusive determination about the image, many have speculated that the figure appears to be a woman wearing a nightgown. Some people believe that the woman in the photo could be an angel or a spirit looking after the child as they sleep, while others believe that the shadows from outside the window may have just caused a pareidolia effect. Despite the many different theories, the mother remains genuinely fascinated and a little bit concerned about the image. Several years ago, Reddit user Snoodlepoots had a rather eerie experience in their backyard late at night. The Atlanta, Georgia local was sitting in their home late at night when they suddenly got an alert from their Nest IQ that movement had been detected in the backyard. When they checked the image, they were creeped out by what they were seeing. It's 10:54 at night and the security system, which is designed to recognize faces, asks the unsettling question, "Do you know this person?" The system is highlighting what looks like a misty, transparent face in the backyard. The OP says they're not outright claiming this to be a ghost, but they couldn't help but be spooked by the image. Skeptics suggest that the image could be an example of pareidolia, where the human brain perceives familiar patterns or shapes in random objects. However, this doesn't explain why the Nest IQ detected movement in the yard in the first place. The image has sparked much discussion among paranormal enthusiasts, and people are divided over whether the image is a genuine ghost or just an illusion. As with many ghostly sightings, it's up to each individual to decide for themselves what they believe. So as always, I'll throw this out to you, the viewers. Share your theories on this one in the comments down below. A photo that's been making the rounds on social media for over a decade is once again causing a stir among paranormal enthusiasts. The image, credited to Disbelief Paranormal and Ghosts of London, was originally posted on Facebook back in 2011 and appears to show a ghostly figure in Hanchurch Woods, UK. Upon closer inspection, the photo seems to depict a woman in a long dress and a wide-brimmed hat. The translucent figure has left many wondering about its significance and what it could really mean. Hanchurch Woods, located in Staffordshire, UK, has long been the site of reported paranormal activity, including ghostly sightings. The woods have a dark history with tales of murder, suicide, and witchcraft dating back centuries. One of the most well-known stories is that of the Hanchurch Hound, a ghostly dog said to haunt the woods. According to legend, the hound appears to those who have been unfaithful to their partners, leading them deep into the woods before disappearing into thin air. There have also been reports of ghostly figures and apparitions in the woods, including a woman in white who is said to roam the area near the old railway line. Other sightings have included a man in a top hat, a group of ghostly children, and a woman in a Victorian dress. Despite being posted over a decade ago, the photo of the mysterious woman continues to captivate people's attention, with comments on the original post suggesting that the phenomena is not uncommon. Facebook user Beth Ricks commented on the photo, stating that the figure is undoubtedly female and has an incredible level of detail. Some have also pointed out the presence of orbs in the image and speculate about a possible connection between them and the ghostly lady. Whether the photo depicts a genuine ghost or not is up to the individual interpretation. Nonetheless, it's clear that the image has captured the attention and imagination of many, and its mystery continues to intrigue those interested in the paranormal. A Reddit user by the name of Mooncake has posted a photograph that's caught the attention of the paranormal community. The image, taken on a dark evening, shows a shadowy figure sitting on the edge of a fence line. The photographer claims to have taken the picture while standing outside of their friend's house, but they only noticed the anomaly much later. The image has caused a stir among viewers who have offered various theories on its origin. One commenter speculated that the shadow could be the result of a man who spontaneously combusted. However, others have suggested more mundane explanations, such as the shadow being cast by the nearby parking meter and power pole. On closer inspection of the image, it does appear that the shadows cast by the poles could line up with the head and body of the mysterious figure. Despite the attempts to explain the phenomenon, the photograph raises more questions than answers, and no one's been able to provide a definitive explanation for what exactly is being shown here. So as always, I'll throw this out to you, the viewers. Let me know what you think about this one in the comments down below. In the midst of the Cold War, a secret plan was developed by the United States Air Force to launch a nuclear weapon on the moon. The aim was not just to show off American military might, but to demonstrate their scientific capabilities to the Soviet Union. Known as Project A119, it was a top-secret mission that was only recently declassified. The very idea of such a mission had raised eyebrows and questions about its feasibility and potential consequences. So what was Project A119, and why did the US want to nuke the moon? Project A119 was a top-secret program initiated by the United States Air Force in the late 1950s to study the potential consequences of a nuclear explosion on the surface of the moon. The project aimed to determine if a nuclear blast on the moon could have military significance, such as demonstrating US technological superiority over the Soviet Union during the Cold War. It was also considered a potential method for creating a strategically useful crater on the moon's surface. The project was proposed by a young astronomer named Leonard Riefel, who was working at the Illinois Institute of Technology at the time. He approached the US Air Force with the idea of detonating a nuclear device on the moon as a way of showcasing America's nuclear capabilities. The project was given the green light, and a team of scientists and engineers was assembled to develop the technical specifications for the mission. They proposed using a small, low-yield nuclear device that would be delivered to the moon by a modified Thor missile. However, as plans for the project progressed, concerns began to emerge about the potential environmental impact of a nuclear explosion on the moon. The scientific community also spoke out against the project, arguing that it could set a dangerous precedent for the use of nuclear weapons in space. In the end, the project was cancelled in 1959 before any actual testing was carried out. The official reason given was that the program was too expensive and had no clear scientific or military objective. Despite its cancellation, Project A119 remains a controversial part of Cold War history. Many people still debate the morality and ethics of using nuclear weapons in space, and the potential consequences of such actions on the environment and human life. A chilling piece of CCTV footage has been making the rounds on social media, leaving netizens puzzled about the intriguing sighting. Watch what happens. The video, which was shared to TikTok by user Terra S Nocturnos, appears to show a shopping trolley moving all by itself. Stranger still, on closer inspection, it looks like it moves through the parked vehicle on the right. While some viewers find this detail creepy, others think it could be evidence that the whole thing is CGI and that the trolley's been put in digitally. The footage has left many questioning whether it's a hoax or an authentic paranormal encounter. Ultimately though, I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers, for final judgment. Before we take a look at a creepy photo that many are saying has captured the spirit of a person from the Civil War, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our eerie and creepy videos. A truly mysterious photograph's been circulating on social media, leaving many people scratching their heads as to what exactly they're seeing. The image, taken in Chattanooga, Tennessee by Reddit user Droob1072, appears to show a person standing on the edge of a fence. If you zoom in and sharpen the image, you can make out a strange grey figure. Commenters have speculated it could be a woman in Victorian-era clothing. Some said a nurse or a housemaid with her hands neatly clasped around her chest. The photo was taken while the OP was attempting to capture the funny, smiling, pareidolia face on the tree's trunk in the foreground. Allegedly, they couldn't see the grey figure in the background at the time the photo was taken. The property where the photo was taken is said to have a rich history. During the Civil War, the area was used as a base of operations, with some soldiers losing their lives in fierce combat. According to the Post, the photographer spoke to a woman who had lived in the house for a long time, and she confirmed that it had been used during the Civil War era. This piece of information has only fueled speculation about the origins of the figure. Could it be a Civil War nurse still lingering on the property long after the conflict ended? While some people have suggested that the image could just be a bird, paranormal investigators have played down this possibility, arguing that the bird would have to be human-sized to create such an impression. The fact too that the figure in the image appears to be dressed in period clothing only adds to the intrigue. Many people have weighed in with their opinions, but ultimately the photograph remains unexplained. The idea of a ghostly presence lingering in a place with such a rich and tragic history is certainly intriguing. Whether or not the image shows something paranormal, however, remains a topic of hot debate. If you love mysterious videos like this one, then check out our other content. There's an episode there. Otherwise, there's a massive paranormal playlist right there that'll keep you entertained. Now remember to follow us on all our other socials as well. There's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.